Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. So, we've finally pieced out our war against Sweden and the Commonwealth. We are very happy with the progress made. Unfortunately, we have made a couple of slight blunders, given the fact that unfortunately we didn't quite do some things as well as we could have, but it's good enough, I suppose, for now. We did release a Gotland as well as a Volgast. That will be good for bringing in more princes back to the Empire, but for now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to focus on converting some of these provinces and releasing some nations. Now, we do have a fair... Okay, hang on, let's check. There we go. We have a couple of diplomatic relations to spare at the moment. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go ahead and release a Hungary, make sure that they are Anglican, and then we're going to go for some reconquest against the Commonwealth in however many years we can. And that should be fairly good. Now, unfortunately, we're no longer doing as well on the front of the H.R.E, but what I'm thinking I should do is go ahead and join the H.R.E. Now, at the moment, we cannot join the Empire because Great Britain's capital cannot be connected to the Empire. Now, I think we can solve this problem if we move our capital from London to France. From London to Paris. It is the biggest state that we have outside of our other primary one, outside of our capital, so I figured that that's probably the best choice to go with. It is a little unfortunate having to move our capital, but I think it is going to be necessary. So let's go ahead and spend some of the administrative power. We're going to go ahead and do just that. And then, yes, we can go ahead and join the Empire, and I think that that is exactly what we will do. So we're going to join the H.R.E. Excellent. And, oh, we have a lot of authority, so that's going to go ahead and get us the perpetual diet, which should be good for us. So there we are, the perpetual diet of Heidelberg. We'll go ahead and accept that. So that does give us extra imperial authority from 3 cities. That will certainly help us out. Now we do have, let's see, core creation cost is the next one. I believe this is what we're going to go for. I've had a look between centralization and decentralization, and I think that this is definitely the path we wish to go for. I think, let's see. Claim the Eberical system, or whatever it is, the Imperial Growth Modifier. That is one of our missions. That's certainly what we'll do. Alright, looks like we have lost a couple of CBs, but that's all A-okay. We also have a fair bit of money, so we're going to go ahead and advance a few things. First of all, we're going to upgrade our port. That should be very good. We'll go ahead and pick up that university as well. That should be very nice. And we're going to spend just a little bit of cash. I think that will make things a little bit easier. That will improve our institution spread, which will be very important as we need to adopt that. After that, let's see. Anything else that we have left over that we need to do? I think most of our projects should be fairly alright. We could spend a little bit for the next level of monument. Missionary strength, tolerance. That's probably not the end of the world, really. Could be useful. How long will this take? Currently another 20 years. So you know what? Sure. Let's go ahead and we'll chuck in the cash that we have left, and we will see if we can speed that up. Alright, so that'll help out. Let's see. We also do have a lot of manpower to regain. We could go ahead and spend some, but I think we'll stay with what we've got. Alright, so at the moment, let's grab some of our armies. We need to bring them back as they are Black Flag. Now, I do want to go to war with Burgundy, but at the moment, our aggressive expansion is going to be a little high because we didn't release nations appropriately. So instead, I think we're going to focus on maybe a Portuguese... on Portugal. That's who we're going to attack. We have some colonial holdings we want to get our hands on, so that's what we'll go for. Let's also grab these mercenaries. I'm sure that will do. We'll bring them right over there. everybody else is told to go home at war. We do have a couple of ships we can upgrade. May as well do that while we can. And then I think... Oh, if we grab these guys, let's bring them... we'll control click, I think it is. That'll be the best way to move ahead. There we go. Okay, so they should be taken by our navy. That will be very useful. Casus Belli against Swedish Hoplata. That is no worries. We will go ahead and do that. Looks like people are leaving our coalition. That is good to see, but we do need to be careful. We have a fair bit of aggressive expansion, 48 within the Empire. Now, well, that's right. Speaking of things in the Empire, let's see where we're at the moment. We have 2 votes, but we need a 3rd. Otherwise, this is going to go right back to Austria. So, Bar is backing Austria. They are a couple of points ahead of us. What could we do? I think what we have... let's see. They're backing reforms for things. That's fine. One of their issues with us is a territorial claim. Okay, so if that's the case, what are they claiming? Oh, Verdun? Alright, you know what? I think we can give that up. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and see. Return province to Bar. If that secures our vote, that is totally worth it in the grand scheme of things. So we'll drop the prestige a little. That should help us out, and that should hopefully, with any luck, wing the vote, but we'll check that out next month. Alright, everyone else is bailing, that's all well and good. We still have some extra war score from Sweden, so I suppose we may as well go ahead and fabricate some claims. That would be nice. Let's check out, what do we want? Oh, we could go for a few things, really. I think what we'll do, though, is... hang on a second. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to take the land that combines a few of our provinces. Yeah, go ahead and grab you. We'll fabricate a claim against you. Where else do we want? Let's see, that's 15, that's 9. I think we'll go... I think we'll take that next little, you know what? Solidify our position there. That should be all well and good. Let's also stop building our spy network. We don't need that anymore. And let's see, Commonwealth. We still have some walls, some spy network against them. What could we do? Not too much, really. All right. So I guess we're just going to abandon that. No need to hold on there. Alright, so there we go. Everything is recalculating. Yeah, they definitely do not want to be fighting us as we are now out of that war. Alright, let's go ahead and start building a spy network on Portugal. That will be useful. And now we can pretty much sit back and relax while we wait for our armies to get into position. Right, discovered Saxony is finishing up with what do you call that? Military access. Apparently, concessions to the peasantry have happened to us. National tax modifier has gone down. Oh well, we're not really too reliant upon taxes as it is. Let's go ahead and grab some more mercantilism and money. That will do well. Sure. Mercantilism and money is always a good choice. Let's also see, what else did we want to do? Let's go and... Hang on a second. How far away is Cairo again? We should just double check. Oh no, we got the university to the next level, but we still have another one to go, and that'll give us 50%. Okay, so we'll focus on that soon. We'll just earn that money first. I still have black flagged armies. You shouldn't be there. We should probably pull them back if possible. Favors for ducats. Honestly, it's probably a lot of money, and I already don't like giving up land as it is, so we'll let them have it for now. Are you guys traveling? Maybe, maybe not. You're still being transported. It's gonna take us a second. Let's grab these heavy ships. Let's get them docked up in Kent. I think that should be fine. Actually, you know what? If we're gonna go to war with Portugal, we should probably just pull into their... There we go. We'll take the Straits of Gibraltar and just make sure that we sink any of their unwanted ships. Let's also grab... Who are you? We have 7 transports, all sorts of things. You know what? We'll bring you over there too. We'll make that the new rendezvous point for our navies. I think... Oh no, war galleons. Need a little bit of help. Let's go ahead and dock them up and see if we can get them to work that out a little bit quicker. Alrighty, so let's see. Native uprising, that's fine. We have troops in place. Our imperial authority growth is still getting better. Oh, and in fact, it looks like we are certainly well in the clear for the emperorship. Alright, that is what we want. Excellent. Hopefully, we will be all a-okay in that regard for a while. Alright, everyone's happy. Let's go. Favors for ducats. Again, I don't really care to do that. We need conversions to finish. That'll take us another year before we can start releasing nations. It's going to be a slow process. Oh well, it's going to be what it's going to be. Actually, what we should do is... Oh no, you're dealing with trade. Okay. You who are black flag, yep, you got picked up by our navy, that's good. More fleets, that is very nice. Let's see. Military access is fine. You, we do not care about. We do have government reform progress. In fact, we can go ahead and expand our administration. Not that I think we really need to, but I as well do that before I forget. Make sure that we are well on top of our capacity, our governing cap. Alright, so let's just see. Portugal, how many troops have you got? 58,000? Okay, this is going to be an absolute pushover. Let's grab these mercenaries. Just work their way over onto that fort there. That'll be fine. We'll quickly grab those bits of land. And then, what else do we want to do? Oh, Bohemian. Those ours or theirs? Some of theirs. Oh no, that's actually ours. That's peculiar. So, Bruno and Ostrava. Oh, yes, of course, because these are our newest acquisitions. Okay, we need to go ahead and... Did we drop off the rest of those men? I think so. Okay, let's go ahead and get them to travel across there. We'll use them while they're black flagged, and we will quickly race them down over there and make sure that we do not take any losses to our empire. After all, we do want to release them, but we want to release them as one of our own. Right, and it looks like, yep, there we have it. They are now Anglican. The unrest is still fairly high. Separatism is quite large. But I think what we can do is, if we go to our nation, create a subject from one of our provinces. We're going to go down and find ourselves Hungary. So they'll get a single... they will follow the Catholic faith? Oh. That doesn't seem right. You're Anglican. Now we could core it, but again, that's not really what we wish to do. And yeah, we're still working on those. Okay, so maybe something's gone a little bit different to how I expected. I always thought that if you had converted the majority of what you were about to release, they would come back as that nation, but it turns out they're not going to, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and we will release them. That is unfortunate, but that is fine. Let's also now go down to our subjects. as they are now one of ours, and we're going to go ahead and demand that their opinion must be positive. Hungary is unhappy with it. Great. Fine. Well, we'll fix that up very, very quickly. Let's go ahead and royal marry them. We've already gone that far. And then in another month, we'll go ahead and demand that they switch over, and that will fix up our relations quite soundly. Also, it does give us another prince in the empire, so we should be alright. Should help us out with the H.R.E. But, oh well. It is what it is for now. Alright, let's see. Statesman, advisor has died. That's never good. Who was he? Well, I think it was our Diplo rep. Well, since we don't have another one of them, let's go with improved relations. That should help us burn down some of our aggressive expansion. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's also go ahead and promote them. A good amount of power is always nice to have. And in fact, you know what? We keep discipline. Yeah, discipline will be fine. Let's go ahead and leave that, I suppose. We're not really hurting for power generation at this point. We are nice and safe. Alright, so, let's see. You guys, do you have any unrest? No, you don't. They are part of the H.R.E. That is ideal. Let's just double check that Hungary is on that list. Let's see. Hungary. Excellent. We do have another prince. That is what we are after. And then as soon as we've finished converting these two, we will go ahead and flip them over as well. In fact, we should go ahead and tell them, yeah, Hungary, you would be so much happier if you were the correct religion. And in fact, that should be perfectly fine. Yeah, look at that. Their opinion is much, much better. That's what we want. Let's also go ahead and... I guess there's not really too much to do here because they are all A-okay, and they'll have 100% religious unity, so they shouldn't have any issues to deal with. Manufactories is apparently in London. That is good. Our air is industrious. Goods produce modifier. Oh, man, things are coming together. That is what we wanted to see, especially after everything that's happened. All of these little things will always add up and make really big differences. Alright, looks like our colonies are self-sustaining, so let's go ahead and see. We've done a pretty good job of removing the Irish. We have only one for now, so let's go ahead and send you over there. Let's go and hunt down those Irish. I'm not sure if we're going to get through all of these, but we will try. Send you here, send you there. That should be all well and good, and let's just check things out. British Alaska is doing quite nicely. Newfoundland, wow, they're doing very, very well. British Louisiana, British Mexico, British Columbia, and our 13 colonies, quite substantial. Oh, and it does look like Holland is apparently doing something over here. Wait, oh no, they're not. For a second then I thought they were exiled. Well, we'll have to sort that out in some point. But yeah, the Portuguese here, we're definitely going to need to go ahead and finish up with. Swedish Brazil. Oh, is that what we didn't get right on the last one? Honestly, I cannot remember. Maybe we just got them to revoke claims. That would have been an issue there, but we'll go ahead and fight Sweden at some point in the future anyway. So it's not too big of a deal. Let's grab... Let's see, if we can get these black flagged groups back over here, that would be what we want. Again, I think we have full military access at all times. No, only if we're at war. Well, still, that is certainly manageable. What have we got? City demands a seat in Parliament. Lincolnshire, you can have that. That is no problems to me. Oh, dominance of the Anglican faith, extra prestige. Victory for the Reformation, giving the following effects: 100% extra church power, and missionary maintenance cost down by 40% for the next 50 years. Wow, that is fantastic. We'll happily take that. we will, yeah, make the most of that. Oh, it looks like Austria has been brought down to a very small clump. So that's a rare sight to see, but no wonder they're no longer being voted for. Actually, let's just double check. Still everything is all good? Yes, it is. Everyone else seems fairly far behind, but they're either voting for themselves or for other miscellaneous peoples. Alright, what's going on here? I thought that you were supposed to be transporting our troops. Apparently you are meant to be, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's find our navy. We need to figure this out. 73 of them. Right, let's not disable the automatic transport. Maybe that's what the issue was. We were using the wrong navy. Although actually, you know what? Let's speak about that. Does look like they're all breaking up. You know what? Let's just group them all together. We'll tell the other navy to do it. We'll see if that works. And you know what? These guys can just go ahead and dock up over here. We'll go ahead and give them an upgrade when we can. Almost got that 5,000 buckets as well for that University of Cairo. Certainly make sure we get that. Bohemian Separatists, they're getting really close to firing, so hopefully we will be able to get there without too much hassle. More self-sustaining, excellent. That is always what we want. Let's go... Where do we move to at this point? I guess up over here? Sure, let's go ahead and send them Irish minorities. Go. And yep, just double checking that that was the right province. Excellent. Alright. That should be pretty good. Oh, and that is our 5,000 as well. Let's pick up Cairo and get that going. Manpower is still recovering quite nicely. Let's see, 74,000 men. You know what? That's going to be enough. We can easily take on Portugal. Let's just go ahead and, before we declare the war, let's just double check with our estates. Cannot seize land for another 3 years. We could summon the Diet, but again, that's not exactly important. Not selling off anything. Okay then, well I guess we're just going to go ahead and declare our war if there's nothing else we wish to do. Alright, let's declare war. Let's go for... We'll go for colonialism, but honestly I don't think we care. Let's go for cleansing of heresy. Let us confirm. There we go, that'll do nicely. You guys, you can march over there. You guys, let's go... Oh, let's just march you around. That should be fine. In fact, you know what? Let's cut you in half, and we'll grab you, I suppose. Fine, and we'll grab Lisboa. No, grab the next port. That's fine. Whatever works, it'll all pan out. We can call in our allies to a war. Realistically, we probably gain a fair bit of a fair number of favors with them. Let's just see how we do in that regard. Yeah, we're already maxed out on trust and on favors. Let's just go ahead and call them in. There's really no reason why we shouldn't. We'll call you into arms. That's fine. That will mean that we'll also get some nice modifiers through being at war alongside them. That will help that out. We'll call... And was that the last one? No, R as well. Alright, there we go. Alright, well that should all be well and good. So that'll be underway. Let's go. Where is our navy when you want to see? Are they still making their way up here? I could have sworn we told you guys. Oh, right, because we don't have fleet facing whatever it is. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure this out. You should just be able to move across to wherever. Sure, we'll go ahead and try that, see if that will allow them to move. I have no idea what's going on with them, but we would really like to see them being transported, and I hope that that works. Alright, so far, let's see. Oh, right, yes, we've fought a battle. Oh, this is going to be very, very easy. It looks like we have occupied Sale. We're going to move our way up there. Castile has brought in a good 6,000 troops. Not that we need them. More or less going to be won over in the New World. Quickly just split these guys up. Make sure that we occupy all those sieges. Yeah, sorry, occupy all those provinces, not those sieges. That's the way it goes. Unlawful territory. What's going on here? Portugal has embraced. Yeah, sure. Fine. Let's go. But then, whereabouts did you take? I think that was from Hamburg. Hamburg was one of the little fellows. You know what? If we were to go ahead and see, would you actually just go ahead and give it back? Yeah. Wurtemberg, the Holy Roman Empire. Yes, we will. Oh, you're not actually part of the H.R.E. Well then, yes, most certainly. We do want to make sure that that happens. We need as many provinces within as possible. Oh, and it looks like our troops are finally being ferried across one silly regiment at a time. Alright, well, you know what? Progress is progress. We'll have to leave it with what it is. We'll go ahead and grab more money. We may as well. We have some expensive edicts which we can turn off. Let's go ahead and set you back to protect trade. That will be good. We also have... Oh, did it... Oh, okay, a second. We've got to play with the pause. Influence over bar has finished. That's fine. We will go ahead and grant a seat in Parliament. Aha. Portugal is now a great power. Well, that is going to be interesting. Probably not for much longer. Let's just travel over there. So we'll just entrap them. Just make sure that their little 3-stack does not go anywhere we do not desire. Mercenaries can stay as is. Right, let's figure out what we want to... Oh, wait a second. Do they have friends in this war? Yes, they do. They have the Papal State. Right. Alright, well, if that is the case, let's go ahead and grab our mercs. We'll start marching them across. We'll jump just behind our fort there. That should be fine. Siege of... is over. Let's go and... there we go. 3-stack there. Used to go over there. Right, and that should be all that we need. That will do nicely. Treasure fleets are happy to come our way. Plenty of money. In fact, you know what? We should probably see. How are we doing on the institution? Fairly good. We could get close to embracing it. If we do, what's that? Goods produced. I think we give this a couple more years. We are... second, technology. We're still a solid 9 years ahead of time on tech. That is... yeah, that's worth waiting for. Make sure that we're paying as little as necessary. Let's see, colony self-sustaining. Sure, let's go to... let's find ourselves another province. Let's go up over there. Let's keep on getting rid of these Irish. And... hang on a second. Oh wait, no, they were the ones that were already there. Never mind. For a second then, I thought we did that colony in record time. But I'm okay with that. That turns out, what else have we got? Portugal's trying to siege some things down. That's fine, I suppose. That won't take us too long to navigate. Yeah, look at that. Argentina, that is nice. British Brazil as well. Very, very powerful. There's no way that they're going to be able to withstand that. That is all perfectly fine by me. In fact, let's go ahead and tell our subject Oh, wait a second, it's only Hungary. Never mind, we'll just bring them into the fold. That'll be fine. Alright. Still taking their time, conversion successful, that will help. Let's also scroll up to a more useful part of our user interface. Let's see, now that you are Anglican, ooh, no unrest anymore. Well, that's nice. How did we get that? Looks like we have reform from the English monarchy. Legitimacy. Our parliament is doing well. Positive stability. All in all, it seems, oh, and there is one issue there, and that is Bohemian separatists. And that should tick down fairly quickly, so I'm not too concerned in the slightest. What else have we got? Enemy invasion. Oh, all the way up over there by the Papal State? Well, you know what? Well, let us go ahead and grab our navy. Yeah, you seem good enough. Let's go ahead and sink their ships. In fact, let's make sure we... Oh, we should really bring the guys up there. If they can get there in time, we'll just transport them more expeditiously. That would definitely be good. Siege of Lisboa is over. We can now take the last of Portugal proper, more or less. Take another naval battle, which again, I don't have a problem with our allies there. That'll do very, very nicely. In fact, if they can land before we take it, we're going to get to go ahead and take a second fight. We'll go ahead and bring our heavies over there just to join in on that and do what we can there. Alright, did we lose anybody? No, we did not. Alright, let's grab our ships and pull them back into port. And let's go ahead and see what we can take from the Portuguese. So, first of all, I think that all of this land should probably not belong to them. It is... I can clear off it. There is always a thing over here in the treaties. Let's go... Yeah, I think what I did was I told them to give up the claims in that last war, and that's what I stuffed up with Sweden. What we needed was the concede button. Yeah, that is what I stuffed up on. Alright, well, either way, lessons are learned. Well then, if that's all we can ask back, let's go ahead and take the rest. We'll take all of these, take all of those. Make sure that we cut them off from any potential spot there. Let's grab all of the land, please and thank you. Far more annoying when you don't already have a province in the region. You don't get to just click that button. You've got to go through and do all of this the hard way. Well, the things we do for total domination. Alright, let's grab... Oh, we're just going to go ahead and grab the remainder of these. That should be fine. Alright, so that'll be about 100% war score. That is quite expensive. Let's go ahead and drop off a couple of these. In fact, you know what? We'll go ahead and keep the coast. That way we have access all the way around. They don't get a navy anymore. And... Oh, Swedish pork butter. Okay. Yeah, Sweden's down there. Okay, well, so we might grab all of that. In fact, you know what? We might drop just a little bit less. Take the long way around, but that will give us access to taking some of this other land over here. And 98%, not quite good enough. Let's go. Oh, still a negative. Let's drop. That's probably not a bad province to have to cut through. Let's drop off some of... I want to be able to cut our way across at all possible. I guess we can go ahead and tell them do not concede. Yeah, there we are. That's probably going to be a little bit better. And then from there we can grab the last of things. And then I suppose that will probably be about it. Might take a province or two more. But I think that that's what we'll aim with. Let's grab our militaries. Let's go and start marching up on the Papal State. That seems like an ideal plan. We are blockading them, which is nice. Castile is already there. There was the Palatinate and Hungary. Wow, look at them go. We only just brought them into the world, and they're already fighting for us. They grow up so fast. Alright, looks like extra support, a little bit of unrest. Honestly, I think that'd be perfectly fine. I'm not sure. What is that? That is... Go ahead and take it. Progress is progress at the end of the day. Siege of Corsica is over. Oh no, anyway. We still have ticking war score, so this is going to be nice and quick. We can also go ahead and, let's see, anything else we can do here? Madrid, Puerto Rico, Canada. No, none of these are things we care for. Let's go ahead and finish off. Let's finish off what we've already started. I suppose that's a decent plan. And then, did we have the Edinburgh Castle? Got that at level 2. If we were to go to level 3, what would we get? Attrition for enemies. Oh, that's only in the area. Global modifier. Free military policy. And extra loyalty. Alright, well, I guess when we get more money, we may as well. There's little reason not to. Oh, and it looks like Portugal is already trying to peace on out. Hold your forces. You need to go ahead and take out that Papal State. We need to, let's see, what do we want from them? Well, they have no land that appears to be part of the H.R.E. So that is good. Oh, no, nope, still not part of the H.R.E. Could take the Palace of the Popes. Ooh. That could be fun. Province governing costs, tax clergy privileges. When the Papal State, you gain extra splendor. What about if we're not? Province governing costs, church power. Not terrible. Mind you, I don't think we really need too much church power, but you never know. Province governing costs. Fairly worthless, really. Alright, what can we do for the Pope? Let's go ahead and, you know what, we're just going to have a quick look. I don't think we're going to take much of anything. Probably just, break up some alliances and their money. But, given the time, we're going to have to come back and do that in the next one. So, if you do want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content. And I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Code. This is the Leviathan, signing out.